Welcome back to a quick character overview. Starting off with Genji. I don't play him personally. I think he's a real turd to deal with and play with. But on your L1, you have a dashing strike. Your L2, you throw like a wide 3-blade. A little less accurate, but it's still effective. I don't see any damage reduction. R1, you pull up a sword, which will deflect any bullets and come towards you. And then R2 is your regular straight strike. Again, you can also run up the walls and double jump. Very useful if you like being annoying. The next character is McCree, personal favourite of mine. L1 does a roll. During this roll you can evade, and it also reloads your weapon to its maximum capacity. What was this? L2? Fanfire, quick way of doing it. Useful in combination with R1, which is the stun, so they don't move, so you can get nice and close to them, and then just fanfire them. Another good thing to do, because another good thing is to stun, fanfire, and then do it again. Real quick, 12 bullets into them, really nice. And then R2 is your single fire. Next up is Farah. L1 boost, L2 and X combined, or like single, will give you her flying ability. R2 causes her to shoot out massive rockets, which is pretty cool. And then R1 concussion, which doesn't do damage, but does move the enemies away. Good for clearing points. Next is Reaper. R1, Reaper goes into Wraith mode, invulnerable and cannot attack. Useless, really, if you're surrounded. L2 does nothing at all. R2 fires. Reaper is useless from anywhere other than an arm's width away. Even the melees don't do anything extra. And then R1 is your teleporting device. Quicker than walking, but not useful. Soldier 76, another favourite of mine because I don't like to aim. L1 gives you walking, running. L2 fires helix rockets, very good damage. R2 fires his weapon. Notice that at a distance, the first few shots are accurate and then they spread. So you can see the crosshair absolutely expand after the first 4 bullets. And then R1 is a healing field. Very nice. All players on your team can access that. Next is Sombra. Pain to deal with and a pain to use. L1... oh crap. L1 uses invisibility like you just saw. L2 is your hacking, so you walk up to an enemy for a health pack and it'll hack them. If you hack an enemy, they do not use their abilities, like L1, R2 and all that. And if you hack a health pack, it respawns faster and only your team can use it. R1 is a teleporter, and then R2 is a submachine gun, which is useless again any further than an arm's width away. Although the buff has made it a bit more longer. Tracer, painful Tracer. So she has 3 jump boost with L1, which recharge quickly enough. R1 causes it a recall, which will give you the health you had at that moment, as well as just taking you back out of enemy fire. Again, useless any longer than an arm's width away. Nothing much about Tracer. Then we go into our defense heroes. Bastion, good favourite of mine because again I don't like to aim. Since the buff, he's had a massive increase to recon mode, as well as a decrease to turret mode. So L1 will give you turret mode, just 300 bullets, massive Gatling gun, pretty good, but you can't hit criticals anymore and the spread's been increased, as well as the ammunition to 300 instead of 200. L2 gives you repairs while you walk, which is another good buff. Nothing for R1. and then R2 is firing. And then we're going to move on to Hanzo. Okay, so Hanzo, L1 scatter arrow, good to shoot at feet because the arrows will shoot right up. Nothing for R2. Hanzo can climb walls like Genji because, you know, brothers or something, I don't know. R1 is like a radar, so it'll tell you anyone through the walls. And then R2 is firing. The longer you hold it back, the more damage that bow will do. Also, you'll have to compensate for gravity drop as well. Comes to Hanzo, but not much. Junkrat, good favourite, it's Australian. G'day, Cover, love it. L1, remote bomb, will send them flying and does quite some damage. Nothing for L2, but that is the trigger for his portable gun. R1 is a bear trap, so if anyone walks in it they get trapped for a couple of minutes. Good to combine with the bear trap is the portable bomb, and then blow it as soon as they're on there. So R2, is it? There you go. R2 is firing the weapon. The bullets are very good if you hit them like dead on. It does a lot of damage, usually any 200 health, so most characters will be down in 2 shots. But if you miss them, you tend to do a lot less damage. The portable bomb as well, if you stand on it, will give you a good boost. Very nice. Next we move on to Mei. Mei, useless character, I feel, just very annoying. So firing will freeze, and then using L2 will fire like an ice spike. Very painful, but good if you frozen them. You headshot them. It will one shot most weak characters. This is her ice block, which is L1. It heals you and makes you immune, and then that's her ice wall, which is just painful. It really is. Next is Torbjorn, good favourite, very nice person. Builds a turret with L1. You can upgrade it by switching to your hammer. We'll upgrade to level 2, that's the maximum it'll go unless you use ultimate, which is Molten Core. Turret will automatically damage. It'll shoot whatever it can. R1 is your health packs, and then of course R2 is your shooting. L2 will fire a shotgun, which is really useful in close combat. Next you got Widowmaker.
One shot.
Absolutely useless if you hold in the sight enough to get 100%. It's a one-shot kill for most characters, and it does use 2 bullets. L1 is grappling hook, not very good range, but it will get you to where you want to go. And then R1 is like a disorientating gas. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. She can also fire in sniper and 40 auto. Very nice. Diva, painful. This is the tank class. Shotguns aren't really useful for anything further than an arm's width away. L1 equals boost. And then L2 equals shield, which will deflect bullets for as long as the fort barrier is up. See, anything further than an arm's distance, not going to do much. Infinite ammo, remember. Odysseia, new character. 200 bullet death machine, pretty much. L1 will completely increase your health and resistance to damage. R1 gives you a shield. Then L2 shoots a little orb, which will bring them together. Shield will disappear after 20 seconds if it's not destroyed. To Reinhardt. Reinhardt's a very team player. He's not good solo. So L1 is charging like that, and then L2 is your shield. 2000 lasts a long time unless it's constant fire. R1 is a versatile, well, it's just a dangerous little fire thing. And then R2 is your hammer. Roadhog, another tank, good health. Hook will bring them to you, where you one-shot them with a shotgun. Not very good anything further than an arms width away, unless you use the mid-range shotgun, which is L2 instead of R1, R2. R1 will heal you, about 300 I'm pretty sure, and then the hook is L1. Winston, useless Winston I like to call it. Can jump, push him around, do a little bit of damage. Gun doesn't do much, really, at all. R1 will give you a barrier, which is weak as piss, and then L1 is your monkey jump. Zarya, never really got the hang of her, but apparently she's really good. L1 gives you a self shield for like 2 seconds. R1 will give you a teammate a shield for like 2 seconds as well. More damage you do, the more damage your shield will take, the bigger that number goes up in the center of the screen. That increases the damage and length of that little laser scene. Okay, so L2 fires grenades like that. Uses a lot of ammo and really rather weak. And then R2 is your main beam. Can't get criticals. She just does what she does. There we go, Ana.
Never stop fighting for what you believe.
Will damage enemies and heal teammates. You can use that, which will sleep if you're not missing like me. And then you throw your vial, which either heals or stops healing to enemies. Lucio, you got 2 options. You can be a speedy Lucio for really just getting to the point and boost it, or you can be a healer, which was good for defending the point because then he's consistently healing any teammates within a large range of him. Yeah, so L2, when they respawn, quick, we'll push them. It's a good way to get rid of them. R1 amplifies whatever speed or healing you have on. Mercy, useless unless you're just like not doing anything except for healing, which is some people. There's nothing wrong with that. Mercy is, you know, one of the characters everyone loves, but everyone hates as well. Like everyone loves her, but nobody wants to play her. So you gotta really cherish your Mercy players. So aside from the pistol you pull out, you got a healing stick, which will either heal your friendly bots, or you can damage them. Damage boost. Also, jumping from great heights, if you hold X, she will glide, which is very nice. Symmetra is a all-round character. She can place these little turrets, which slow and damage enemies over time. Good for building up little death rooms like this, so if the enemy walks in, they'll just get pounded by this, and if you're waiting around somewhere, yeah, you're there for them. Really don't stand much of a chance. R1 will give a small shield, takes a bit of damage, and then L1 is your little turrets. And then Zenyatta, good character. So L1 will give him a Discord Orb, which increases damage taken. And then R1 will give a healing orb to your teammates. Holding in L2 will just build up about 5 and then release them at once. Very useful for tanks if they're not moving around too much. Zenyatta can snipe, but I'm pretty sure damage just drops after a couple of meters. Really good close up to medium, really. And yeah, that's a really quick basic overview of the Overwatch characters. Gracias.